today was unusual. I had something going on yesterday and today, so I didn't come on live at 9 a.m. local East African time, but here I am this morning. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Joyce and I'm a digital entrepreneur. Over the last 22 months, I have been running a business online. I'm not tech smart, I'm not computer literate. Honestly, I didn't even know what I was doing when I started. I only knew one thing. I had a pile of bills that was not going to go away. Have you ever been in a place where you had either a good job, a good income, a good business, and that went away, and you now found yourself wondering, what do I do? Where do I start? That was me in June of 2024. I had no idea what I was going to do because I had over 20 years built only one business. I didn't have a backup plan. I didn't have an exit plan. Today, I tell people, please have a backup plan. Please have an exit plan. Please have a plan B. Even a motor vehicle has a spare wheel. How can you tell me you're only doing one thing for income and you don't have a plan B exit plan? So number one, I know employment. I worked in the banking sector. I served in 2 different banks in Kenya. So I know employment. I left employment. I went into entrepreneurship. And for over 20 years, I did build a highly successful business. And my business covered most parts of Africa and some parts of Europe. And because of that business, I got to travel the world. So I'm pretty well traveled worldwide. So one, I know employment. 2, I know what it takes to start a business, grow a business, and indeed a highly successful business. Number 3, I found myself in a place called looking for something to do. Some people call it transition. Some people call it in between jobs. I call it no man's land. I didn't have a job. I didn't have a business. I was looking for what to do. And remember, I knew it was too late to go to employment. I knew I didn't want to do what I had done in the past. I wasn't going to run a traditional business with monthly running costs. Been there, done that, moved on. I didn't want to do that. What I really wanted different. So I know the place called in between jobs, looking for something to do. A lot of people are actually finding themselves there today. A lot of people are finding themselves in transition. Hey, thank you, Sheila. Thank you, Sheila. Bless you. Good morning, Sheila. And thank you very much. Yes, I actually show up to encourage. I show up to inspire. Good morning. I'm here to serve. I'm here to serve you. Good morning. If you have a notebook, please take notes as we go along. Number 4 is where I am today. Hey, Mapo. Good morning, my friend. I see you. Today, I call myself a digital retiree. Now, I've been in the 4 places, and you could actually be in any of the 4 places this morning. If you're currently in employment, please type letter E in the comments. You could be in employment. If you're a business owner, you're the boss, you're running the business, you're the boss, please type letter B in the comments. If you're in transition, you're looking for something to do. Maybe you had a highly successful career, the job came to an end, you closed the business, you're trying to figure out what to do next. That's you could perhaps be in that space. You're perhaps looking for something to do. Please type letter L. If you are in retirement, please type letter R in the comments. Letter E for employment, letter B for business, letter L for looking for something to do, letter R if you are already in retirement. Thank you very much. I see you. Thank you very much. Good morning and thank you. Now, ladies and gentlemen, no matter where you are in any of these 4 places, let's agree, no matter where you are in any of these 4 places, no source of income, it's not working. One source of income, it's no longer enough. The truth is, whether you're looking for something to do, even if you're in employment, in business, in retirement, you want to have a plan B. The high cost of living, inflation, it's already eating into your current income before it lands on your hands. So you're holding income on your hand, but in reality, it was already taken away by inflation and by the high cost of living. So when we talk about having a plan B, building a business online, it's no longer a luxury. It's actually a strategic plan. It's actually a strategic plan. It's actually wisdom to start to build a business online. And the truth is, for me, who is not tech smart, who is not computer literate, when I had this information in June of 2024, I was wondering, can I do this? I'm not computer literate. How does this work? I had all manner of questions. But then one thing remained constant. Joyce, if you don't do something, your bills will not go away. Joyce, nobody is coming to save you. Joyce, if it has to be, it's up to you. That's how I started my current online business. And that's what I'm going to show you. How did I start and what do you need to do to get started? So, what is it that I do? I market digital courses. I market 4 digital programs that will teach you social media and digital skills. Now, who gets to benefit from this kind of information? Because number one, so what is it that I got access to? I got access to a digital course or program that will pay you up to 100% profit. Now, that is what captivated my attention, the 100% profit. Remember, I was at home. I didn't have something to do. I was looking for what to do. Number two, we're going to be talking about skills. And when we talk about skills, the number one level of skill we're going to be talking about here is social media skills. Number two, we're going to talk about digital skills. This is a very short live because it's not my usual time. So I'll move with alacrity and speed. So we're going to talk about social media. We're going to talk about digital skills, and it's 100% profit. These are the 3 things we are quickly going to talk about. Now, I'm talking about an international business that you can do from anywhere in the world, any country in the world. This is an international business. Now, it's an American course, and the course is going to teach you social media skills, digital skills, and every time you get to market, you keep the 100% profit. Now, what is it that I sell? The minute somebody says they are in business, you want to ask them, what are you selling? You want to ask them, what are you selling? In this case, what it is that I sell is digital courses, education. What I sell is digital courses or education. I market a digital program or product. I market digital courses or education, not for academic, not for algebra, geometry, chemistry, or physics. No. I market education for social media and digital skills. Who benefits from this education? Number one, somebody who is already spending time online. Number one is somebody who is already spending time online. In the comments, please let me know, how many hours on average do you spend online? In the comments, please let me know, how many hours do you normally spend online? Please type in the comments. On average, how much time do you spend online? Please put it in the comments. Let me have the number of hours you roughly spend online. How many hours do you spend online? Mapo says 5 hours. Thank you, Mapo. Very good. Thank you. Please, 5 hours. Thank you, Mapo. Multiply the number of hours by the days in a year. 2 hours. You're all invited. Thank you. Noel, 6 hours. Very good. Thank you very much. Let's do some mathematics. Multiply the number of hours you spend online by 365 and divide by 12. Multiply the number of hours by 365 days in a year, then you divide by 12. And let me know how many days those are. Simple says 24 hours. Thank you. Even if we just did with 1 hour a day by 365, that's 365 hours. We divide by 12, that's 30 days, which is 1 month. And the year has 12 months. Let us know that for 1 month in a year, you have spent time online. We've just worked with a simple of 1 hour per day. So, number one beneficiary of this information is somebody who spends time online. Number two, who is going to benefit from this information? Yes, you have a business, but your business is not doing well. Yes, you have a business, but your business is not doing well. Aha. Number three, you have income, but it's not enough. You have income, but it's not enough. And number four, you want to start an online business. You want to start an online business. You have been watching people online, they're talking about building business online. These are the four people who are going to benefit from this education. You already spend time online. Yes, you have a business, but it's not doing very well. You have income, but you realize it's not enough. And number four, you want to start an online business. In the comments, please let me know if you're category 1, 2, 3, or 4. In the comments, please let me know. Are you number 1, 2, 3, or 4? Please let me know in the comments. Are you number 1, 2, 3, or 4? In the comments, let me know. Are you number 1, 2, 3, or 4? Which category? Aha, you're all invited is number 4. Thank you. Very good. Anybody else? Noel is number 3. Damini is number 4. Number 2. Thank you very much. Excellent. Now, I was both number 1 and number 4. I was spending time online and I really wanted an online business. I was spending 4 to 5 hours a day online. I would watch people in Canada, America, Europe, and they were all saying the same thing. They were saying, I'm working online. And I wanted to know, what are they doing working online? Now, when I discovered this course, because what it is I market is education, which is going to teach you social media skills. What I market is education that will teach you what to do on social media. Aha, simple is 1, 2, 3, 4. Thank you, Jackie is 1 and 4. Very good. Thank you. I was watching all these people who are talking about working online. And I kept wondering, what are they doing working online? How are they doing this? I really wanted to know, what are they doing? Then I discovered this digital course, because what I market is an educational course that's going to teach you, one, how to brand yourself on social media. You're going to learn how to position yourself on social media. You learn how to maximize your presence on social media. You're going to learn content creation even without showing your face. People who say, I'm shy, I can't show my face on social media, it's okay. You'll be taught how to create content using AI. You don't have to be afraid. AI and technology, even for me who is not tech smart, I now know how to use AI. And I use AI every day. So if you're on this live, you've not started to use AI, you're watching a train that already left the train station. It's time to catch up. And the best way to do that is to acquire new education, is to acquire skills. By the way, education doesn't ever expire. There is no end to learning. And in 2026, if you can learn a new way of doing things, if you can learn a new way of doing things, that makes a difference. All right, that does make a difference. All right, now listen. Education. So I've talked about the basics. So what is the course about? I market an American course. It's called the Legacy Builders Program. It's going to teach you how to brand yourself, how to position yourself, how to maximize yourself on social media. You're going to learn content creation. You're going to learn how to attract customers. You're not disturbing your relatives and friends. No, no, no. By the way, if you know what I know, or if you know what you know your relatives and friends may not necessarily be ready to support your business. You already know your relatives and friends may not be willing to support your business. So if you go into business thinking that your customers are your relatives and friends, no, no, no. I have customers from different parts of the world. Thank God for social media. I call social media the ultimate connector. And the beauty about the course that I market, the education that I market, you're not waiting to graduate, you're studying and implementing. If you already have businesses are not on social media. Thank you, Jackie. Thank you, Noel. Very good. Let me tell you something. You're on social media, but your business is not on social media, which means you're missing out on the opportunity for about 5 billion people. There are 5 billion people every day who come on social media. They're looking for education, entertainment, or both. Please type in the comments which one brings you online. Are you looking for education, for entertainment, or both? Please type the answer in the comments. And let's tap that screen. Let's tap that screen, ladies and gentlemen. Let's keep tapping on that screen. As we are having the discussion, please tap on that screen. Yes. Please tap on the screen as a hair and Shu says both. You're all invited both. Simple Crocker says both. Very good, very good, very good. Yes, both. Mapo, very good. The same things that bring you online are the same things that bring other people online. The same things that bring you online are the same things that bring other people online. The minute you know that, then you will now know, okay, so what can I do? How do I serve a potential audience? Number one, let me tell you something. I had never created content before. Let's put that out of the way. I didn't even have a social media following when I started. I was clueless, radarless, idealess. I had never heard about this world. And remember, I was feeling I am too old to be on social media. But then I asked myself, there is no boundary when it comes to knowing a new skill. You can learn a new thing at any point. You have the opportunity to start over at any time. So in new information, new skills is not age bound. You can learn something new at any time. And there I give myself courage. There I give myself strength. And today I create content. You can create one video that can completely transform your life. One video that can travel to different parts of the world. So the number one thing I want us to agree on, whether you're creating content with your face or without your face, let me say this very clearly. One of the fundamental skills you can learn in 2026 is content creation, whether you're afraid or not, whether you're fearful or fearless, you can learn content creation. Whether you're young or old, you can learn content creation. It's an international in-demand skill. The minute you learn how to create content, you have opened doors for yourself. So number one, let's stop saying, I don't know, I am afraid, Put all those things away and just say, if it can be learned, I'm going to learn. If it can be learned, I'm going to learn. Let me just say this again. If you've not yet understood the power of content creation, I'll give you simple stories so that you can understand. How many people in your country do you know that because of content creation, they've completely transformed their lives? I'll give you one young guy. He's very tall, Lome, a young guy called Lome, a young man. He didn't even say a word on social media. He just did memes. And the young man became successful financially because of social media. I think he's African, Senegalese, living in Italy. And the young man, even without saying a word, because of something called content creation. Ladies and gentlemen, we're in 2026. The very least I'm going to tell you, at least learn how to create content on social media. Remember, the same way you and me, we are on social media, is the same way other people are coming on social media. And we are all looking for something. The minute we acknowledge that and say, okay, so can I create content? And the answer is yes. But now the kind of content that you're going to be taught to create is going to be, number one, content that will cause customers. Content that will cause customers to want to buy what you're selling. Remember, I am a digital entrepreneur. I market digital courses. And now because of this educational skill, I can now create one video that can travel on the internet to different parts of the world. I didn't have that skill before. I didn't even know how to set up a live. By the way, my first lives were upside down. I didn't know there was a button to invert the screen. I didn't even know how to position the phone. My first live, I was putting the phone on books. I didn't have a phone holder. I didn't know how to do I didn't even know how to do any of this, but I was willing to learn. I'm telling you, my first lives were nothing to write home about. Thank you, teacher Rosie. Yes, I had never heard of this. Thanks, thanks, thanks. And I mean, I had no idea what I was doing, but I had the courage to say, let me just start. You know, the truth is just start and just do. You'll figure it out as you go along. So that's how I started. Now, number one skill I want us to talk about is content creation. Write that down somewhere. And if you ever remember me for anything else, just remember what I've said. Please learn how to create content in 2026. Make it a priority. And you see, learning a skill called content creation uh, gives you the capacity to build clientele in different parts of the world. You're not going to be limited to your city, your village, or your country to do business. Now, why do I recommend that you market digital courses or digital education? Why do I recommend that you market digital courses or digital education? Because unlike marketing physical products, if you're marketing a physical product, you have to wait to ship it to your customer. And if there is a Port Hamuz or a Port Hamuz somewhere, your product will not be delivered on time. If you're waiting for a motorcycle to deliver a physical product, maybe the motorcycle attendant will be diverted and will delay to deliver the product. But when you market a digital product, it arrives to your customer's destination punctually. In this case, it arrives on your customer's phone. I market digital downloadable courses from America. And the education is for social media skills. Your customer is there for somebody who is on social media. Because people now ask me, who will buy from me? And the answer is your customers are on social media. They're looking for something they can do. So they'll watch your video, they'll pause, they'll go to your profile, they'll purchase what you're selling. And that's what we call attraction marketing. In other words, you're not disturbing anybody. In other words, you're not disturbing anybody. You're going to be taught how to create content that will attract your perfect customer. You're going to be taught how to create content that will attract your perfect customer. Yes. All right. Now, so what do I sell? 3 things you need to get started: a smartphone, good internet, a willingness to put in the work, and time to do the business. Remember, I've said this is a business. So you have to be very willing to do the work, put in the time, invest in skills for yourself. These are some of the things you need to do. Now, these are just some of the things you need so that you can get started. Remember what I said. You don't need to be computer literate. You don't need to be tech smart. Just a willingness to start. Yes. Just a willingness to start. Yes. Yeah. All right. Now, how do you start? How do you get started? And what's the purpose? What's the objective? What's the purpose? How do you get, what's the purpose? What's the objective? If you think about the value time, for me, when I think about the value time that I put into my business, that's the time I used to spend commuting to and from work. Because in the past, I would commute from my house to my office. I was paying office rent, salaries for workers. I needed to stock up on the business and I needed to show up on the business. Because if you don't supervise, if you don't monitor stock, well, so I had to be in that business. Now, today, I run my business online. So it's my smartphone, my internet, and my time. Let me tell you the beauty of running an online business. It means your business goes with you wherever you are. So that even if you're mobile, even if you're traveling country to country, you can still travel with your business. I wish people would just understand that part about marketing digital products. By the time the person who is delivering a physical product has dealt with Port Hamuz, in any case, by the time the physical product arrives, there is only so much profit and markup you can put on a physical product. Nowadays, people ask me, Joyce, would you recommend somebody to go into a business of marketing physical products or digital products? And my answer is, let me use my past experience. I would obviously recommend digital products. Because on a digital product, like what I market, I purchased the product once. I am using the very same education because it's education for social media skills. In any case, I'm being taught how to learn how to work on social media, a place I already spent time. I'm not being taken away from an environment. I am already on the social media space. So I'm being taught what to do on social media. Now, that is not even, how do I explain that? That is not even rocket science. The simplicity is so simple, it's amazing. So, number one, it's education for social media. And you can now resell the same education multiple times. You use the education. You're now educated enough to educate others about the education you've acquired. And because of the process of educating others, anytime customers purchase, you keep the full value. Thank you so much. Thanks for the hearts. Yes. You can resell the same course multiple times. You can resell the same course multiple times. You don't need capital to restock. What I purchased in June 2024 is what I'm reselling today. No restocking, no reorder, no monthly fees, no repurchase, no referral, no recruiting, none of that. No referral, no recruiting, none of that. Once off purchase. Now, how much to start? Now, in the comments, please let me know. Do you know what is a digital product? Yes or no? Do you know what is a digital product or service? In the comments, yes or no? Please let me know. This is supposed to be a very short live. I'll be leaving in the next 15 minutes. So I'm wrapping it up. Yes. I came in on the time that I normally don't come in. So I'm wrapping it up quick. Yeah. Thank you, Kathy. Thank you, Anne's. Very good. It's an unusual life. I came in at a different time, but we are okay. Yeah. Thank you very much. Now, do you know Uber? Do you know Airbnb? Do you know Netflix? Do you know Spotify? Those are digital products. Those are digital services. The same Netflix you have in your house is the same Netflix somebody in Canada is watching, in Italy, in Germany. The same Netflix. The same Netflix. Same Netflix can be watched by people. Yes, Teacher Rosie, you got it. Yes. Netflix has 300 million customers. Netflix is digital, downloadable entertainment. In the past, we had DSTV. I subscribed to DSTV in 1994. I subscribed to DSTV in 1994. Then you needed to go to a physical office. You needed to go to a physical office where they were. And if you didn't pay on time, they switched you off and you had to go and ask them to reconnect you again. But look at Netflix today. Netflix, you don't need a satellite dish. You don't need a decoder. You don't even need a card. DSTV, you needed to have a card and a decoder. Look at Netflix. Netflix has 300 million customers. I don't even think DSTV made those kind of numbers. So that tells you the power of a digital product. Uber is digital transport. The same Uber app on your phone. If you arrive at JFK in New York City, you use the same Uber app. If you arrive at Heathrow in London, you use the same Uber app on your phone. If you arrive at Oliver Tambo in South Africa, you use the same Uber app on your phone. That is digital transport. Now, I've just given you examples of digital products. I've given you examples of digital services. I've given you examples of digital products. I've given you examples of digital services. Now, 3 things you need to get started quickly. I'm wrapping this up in 10 minutes. This is an unusual live. I came in at a different time. I normally come on live at 9. But yesterday and today, I didn't come on live at the normal time, so I've come in at a different time. But here I am, like I say. 3 things you need to get started. Number 1 is the digital course or program. You hear me call it education, course, program. It's the same thing. The difference is you're not waiting to graduate. You're studying and working at the same time. Number 2, the course will sit on a website. The program is designed to sit on a website. The course sits on a website. The website comes from the company, already fully loaded, done for you. Number 3 is a domain. Now, what is a domain? A domain is your identity. A domain is like your PO box. These are the 3 things you need to get started. The course, the website, the domain. It's a once-off purchase and you own all 3. It's a once-off purchase and you own all 3. Now, how much to get started? How much to get started? When I say once-off purchase, no monthly fees, no referral, no recruiting, that's exactly what it is. There is no monthly reorder, repurchase. This is not MLM. You don't have a downline, upline, none of that. How much to get started? The domain is $50. The website is $39, and the first course is $100. So to start on the first course is $189. To start on the first course is $189. You can convert that to your local currency. You now have a product that you can sell online. Who is your customer? Anybody who is online, they're watching your content, they'll go to your profile, they'll purchase from your website. You keep the 100%. What we are reselling is the digital course. What we are reselling is the digital course, the $100 course. You can resell it multiple times to customers in different parts of the world. You can resell the course to customers in different parts of the world multiple times, over and over again. There is no limit on how many customers you can resell the course to. The website fee and the domain fee, those go to the company. The website fee and the domain fee, those go to the company. The value of the course goes to the digital marketers. Now, I market 4 digital products. If you purchase the course for $100 and you have 10 customers, that's $1,000 coming to you. Put aside some of the profit, use the rest of the profit to upgrade to the next level. I market 4 digital courses. You choose where to start. Remember what I said. You're going to be acquiring education for social media and digital skills, and it's 100% profit. It's an educational course that's teaching you social media, digital skills, and it's 100% profit coming directly to you. How much? So let me share the 4 courses. I've explained the first one. We call that the $100 course, the Launchpad. I've just taught you on the Launchpad that I've explained. That's the $100 course. That's the first one. Number 2 is the Blueprint. The Blueprint is the $300 course. Remember, there is a website fee and a domain fee, which is $89. Then we have the Digital Mastery. Remember, it's a course. You're studying the course and selling the course. That's the $600 course. Then we have the Legacy Builder. And the Legacy Builder is the $900 course. These are the 4 programs. These are the 4 educational courses I market. This is the Legacy Builders program, an American course. You choose where to start. We quote it in dollars. You convert to your local currency. If you purchase the $100 course, that's the one you will find inside your website, and that's the one you can resell multiple times. If you purchase the $300 course, now you can resell the 300 and the 100. You're keeping the 100% profit. If you purchase the $600 course, you can now resell the 600, the 300, and the 100 because all 3 will be inside your website. If you purchase the $900 course, you can resell all 4, and it's 100% profit coming directly to you. You choose where to start, and you can upgrade yourself on profit. I started in June of 2024, and I went directly to the $900 course. Why? I wanted to be able to resell all 4. I put in the work. Within the first month, I had customers. In fact, my first customer was a $900 customer. Remember, most of the customers won't even speak to you directly. They simply go to your website, which is on your profile, and they purchase. And that's how the business works. So for me, within the first month, I had customers. I believed in the business. In fact, for me, who is not tech smart, who is not computer literate, my mouth was open for a few days because I kept asking, Then I realized this is what people in Europe, America, first world countries are doing. They're working online. You see, you want to have a product that is in demand. You want to have a service that is value adding. You want to have a business that can impact on others, and you can resell it to customers worldwide. Because of the fact that it's a digital downloadable educational course, I now have customers in different parts of the world. Because the same digital course, you can resell to somebody in Finland, in Australia, in New Zealand, in Canada, in Germany, in Italy, in France. You just create value content that travels on the internet. So today, I have customers in countries I've never been to. Today, I have customers even in countries I've never been to. Remember, I'm not tech smart. I'm not computer literate. Let me tell you 2 stories of some of my, I have 7 minutes before I leave the live. This was a short live, different time. I normally come on live at 9 a.m. So make sure you get on my profile to see what time I come on live, and all the other details are on my profile. Now, let me tell you something. I had no tech skills. I'm not computer literate. So ask yourself, why would I be running an online business considering I'm not even computer literate or tech smart? Number one, I wanted a product that doesn't need shipping, packaging. I didn't want to pay office rent, shop space. Aha, been there, done that. Stock taking, monitoring, going in traffic to monitor, to supervise. I wanted my cake. I wanted to have my cake and eat it. I'm grateful that God allowed me this business. I say mine is an answered prayer. No commute. Tricky time. Absolutely, Teacher Rosie. Absolutely. Yes. Teacher Rosie, me, I was paying office rent. I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to take stock, to monitor. I didn't want. I really wanted. I wanted a business that I could run. I could run online. I didn't want the commute. Today, I run my business online. I don't need to commute. God has been gracious to me. I have customers in different parts of the world. Can you imagine waking up and you find a customer purchased from Canada? You wake up the next morning, you find a customer purchased from South Africa because of content that you created. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get serious about content creation. If there is nothing else you'll hear from me today, can we learn content creation even without showing your face online? You have fears, you have worries. What are people going to say? Put them aside. Wait, let me tell you. When I had my mountain of bills piling up in front of my face, the last thing on my mind is, what will my relatives and friends say? Listen, they don't even come to pay your bills. So put that aside and say, this is for myself, my family, and those I love, and those that respect me. Your friends, relatives, friends only respect you when you are able to support them. Just remember that. Especially if you come from where I come from, you know what I mean. People value you for how you show up for them. Now, the people who are looking up to you, is it possible that you're not pulling up your socks because you're afraid? How about if you come through and you win? How about if you come through and you win? Imagine how you make an impact for them. So put away your fear, put away your uncertainties, put away your ego. People are with ego issues. What are people going to say when they see me online? Oh, they are going to say, Joyce now does that thing on Tap Tap. Joyce is doing Tap Tap. She's online for Tap Tap. Okay, maybe that's what you see. But have you stopped to understand what I do? If you have not stopped to understand what I do, that is neither here nor there. So, ladies and gentlemen, do you have any question for me? Something you didn't understand? One, if you like what I'm saying, make sure you're following me. Too many fake accounts pretending to be me. Hey, I'll never DM you. I'll never inbox you. I don't send you to Telegram. Anybody sending you to Telegram, you run like 6,000 kilometers. That's not me. Be safe from fake accounts. Yeah. Be safe from fake accounts. I will never send you to Telegram. So I come on live on this account in English at 9 a.m. Fake accounts never come on live. Fake accounts never take video calls. That's another way to know who is real, who is fake. Everything is on my profile. Double tap on my face. You're going to see what time I come on live. Please get the details of when I come on live. Everything is on my profile below my face. You double tap on my face, it opens up. You see what time I come on live. Yes. And all the detail is on there. Feel free to reach out. One, I'm available. Two, I'm accessible. I'm here to serve. I know exactly what, the season I was in June of 2024, where I would wonder, what will I do today? I know a lot of people are actually in that space today. Oh, you're very welcome. Lovely, my dear. Lovely, Teacher Rosie. Hey, take care. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Thank you so much. Make sure you're on the live tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. Bring a friend, invite a friend. 9 a.m. tomorrow morning. Yes, my normal live time is 9 a.m. but I'd love to see you on my profile. Do get onto my profile. Take your time there. Don't be in a rush. I'm here to serve you. I'm available. I'm accessible. I'm here to answer your questions, even when I'm not on the live, because I'm a real person. Yes, that's the other reason why I come on live, so that we can have this interaction, so that we can get this thing done. And Teacher Rosie, I think teachers have gone back to school. Lovely to have you on. Thank you. You're all invited. And everybody else who's been on the live, thank you for interaction. Any question before I leave the live? Like I said, my normal time is 9 a.m. It's only yesterday and today. Today I realized I said, let me come on live, even if it's not the usual time. Yeah. I normally come on live at 9 a.m. local East African time. Yeah. Thank you, Noel. Thank you very much. So feel free to reach out. I'm here to serve you. I'm here to... Hey, Queen. Hey, Queen. Good morning. Nice to see you. Nice to see you. Good morning. Yes, it was the unusual time, but I've loved being on the live with you. Fabulous, fabulous, and awesome time. I look forward to see you tomorrow morning. Like I said, today I did a different timing, but tomorrow morning, 9 a.m., we have the international webinar, local Kenyan time, 5 a.m. No problem. Yes, yes, that's all right. That's okay. We have the international webinar, local time, 5 a.m. So if you want to get on the webinar with my mentor, my beautiful coach, I'd love for you to be on that international webinar. We have the webinar tonight, waking up this morning, 5 a.m. local East African time. I'd love you to meet my mentor. She's awesome. She's an inspiration. I'd love you to be on that webinar. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. I'm here to serve you. I'm here to take you through the process step by step. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out. But see you on the live tomorrow morning, or see you on the webinar, because we have a webinar. If you want the webinar details, send me a message. Use the live service button. Send me a message on the live service button. I'd forgotten to put on the live service button. Hey, today was something else. Send me a message to be on the live, on the webinar this waking up this morning, or so that you can get a replay. If you cannot be on the webinar, I can send you a replay. Webinar means the international. Here, send me a message. Send me a message. I've pinned a notice. If you want to attend the webinar, send me a message here. I've sent you. I've pinned a notice. Go to, yes, I've put a message here. Yes, send me a message here. When I get off the live, I will reply. This is my account. Please, any account that sends you a message before pretending to be me, please be safe from fake accounts. Yes. Yeah, please be safe from fake accounts. If you send me a DM, once I'm off the live, I'll send you the details for the international webinar. International webinar means you see the people from all over the world who are doing the same thing that we are doing. Yeah. But tomorrow morning, I come on the live, 9 a.m. local East African time. Yeah, a webinar is like a live interaction. So that way you see people from different countries, and then you realize, oh, so it's not only Joyce who is doing this business. So there's an international mentor, there's an international angle. I'm only selling. You see, what I do is I pass on the education and the skills that I got from my mentor. We are a community of almost 60,000 like-minded people. We are a community of almost 60,000 like-minded people doing the exact same thing. People from different parts of the world. What is it that we do? We encourage, we inspire. Ask yourself, look at the business environment that's going on world over. People are looking for plan B. People are looking for businesses that don't have monthly running costs. People are looking for skill-driven businesses. You know, my mindset of business in the past was I needed stock. I needed a warehouse, a go down, a shop. I need to open that door. Today, if you ask me to open a business with stock, I will run. I will not sit there. A business with stock to monitor. Hey, you see, the person who is keeping a business with stock, you need capital to keep restocking. You need capital to keep restocking. I'm marketing a digital product that doesn't Hey, you're welcome. So please send me a message on the, send me a message. I've put the yellow service button. Can you see the yellow button here? Please send me a message inside here. Send me a message, write webinar. Type webinar on the on this yellow service button. Then I'll send you to attend the webinar. And if you cannot get into the live, you can get a replay. Which is please send me a message so that you can attend the webinar. Yes, the webinar will help you to understand. Wow, do you mean? Yes, you can. Yes. Noel, send me on, there is a yellow service button here. Can you see the yellow service button here? Can you see the yellow service button here? There is a yellow button. Yeah. There's a yellow button here. Just type webinar. Inside the yellow button, it becomes a DM. While I am on the live, it's a DM. It's a message you can send while I am on the live. Yes, some people are already sending me the direct message. Thank you very much. So that when I get off the live, I'll reply and I'll send you the webinar details. Yeah. Yes, do type the word webinar inside the yellow service button so that you can attend the international webinar. Yes, some of you got it correct. Fantastic, fantastic, very good, fantastic, very good, very good. Yeah. All right, unless there is any other question, I'd love to see you. Type the message webinar, not on the comments. Type the word webinar on the yellow service button. Yeah, on the yellow service button. Not to worry, even I didn't know about this technology. Yes. In the yellow service button, once you type webinar, I'll reply and I'll send you the details for the webinar so that you attend the international webinar. So that you say, oh, it's not just Joyce who is on the live. Yes, you realize that we are doing the same business with people from different parts of the world. All right, ladies and gentlemen, unless there is any other question, and there is the puzzle. Let me fill the puzzle piece. Hey, Lucky. All right, unless there is any other question, feel free to reach out to me. Double tap on my face. Below my face, you're going to find all the detail. What time I come on live. Everything is below my face. That's what we call double tap on my face. Go below there. See the details of when I come on live. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm here to serve you. I'd love that we meet on tomorrow's live at 9 a.m. in the morning. If not, God bless you. I wish you a beautiful rest of the day. I wish you God's blessings. Thank you for interactions. Thank you for being on the live. And I'd love to see you. On tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. My live is at 9 a.m. tomorrow morning. God bless you. Take care and bye-bye. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Bye-bye. Take care. All right, YouTube. Thank you for being on the live. All the detail is on my profile. Feel free to reach out. Let me know what works. I'm here to serve you. Send me an email and see you tomorrow morning.